Chapter 14 Surprise Change. For ferocious beasts. Global killing. Awaken the SSS talent at the start. Qin Feng followed the smell of blood and rushed to the source. Soon, he found the source of the first bloody smell, which was the body of a woman. His eyes lit up when he saw the body. This means he can get a new talent again, and it also means that the tusked wild boar is nearby. At the moment, he walked up to the body and began to extract. A burst of white light. Endless extraction success. Get 2 agile attributes. Ugh, only got 2 agile attributes. Why is it not a natural ability? Qin Feng was slightly stupefied. Then, after a little thought, he figured it out. Should be the talent that this woman has, he already has. Then there is no extraction value, only then will the attribute be extracted. Of course, this is just Qin Feng's conjecture. In fact, his conjecture is correct. The talent that the woman has is F-level visual enhancement, which is lower than Qin Feng's E-level visual hypertrophy, so there is naturally no extraction value. Qin Feng's endless extraction will randomly extract some attributes of the woman's body. Thinking through this, Qin Feng put away the woman's novice short knife and continued to act. He smelled blood and soon found a second body, the body of a middle-aged man. He hurried over and continued to extract. Endless extraction success. Get the F-level talent for the second time olfactory enhancement. 2 talents are automatically superimposed and enhanced in the process of autonomous evolution. Evolutionary failure. Your olfactory talent still stays at F-level. I failed this time. Hey, Qin Feng is a little sorry. However, this natural evolution is inherently probabilistic and it is normal for it to fail. At the moment, he put away the novice knife next to the body and continued to look for the body. Soon, he found a third body tens of meters away. That is a strong man who should like to exercise when he is alive. He extracted it again. Endless extraction success. Get the E-level talent physical strengthening. Hey, succeed. Shit. It is still the physical talent that he lacks most. Qin Feng was ecstatic. At this point, he has a D-level talent for strength power fanaticism. Agile has an E-level talent speed enhancement. In terms of physique, there is an E-level talent physical strengthening. In terms of energy, there are E-level visual hypertrophy and F-level olfactory enhancement. For dimensions all have the natural ability unexpectedly, lets him develop evenly, no longer has the weakness. This is awesome. Qin Feng was overjoyed. Sure enough, it is still the extraction of human bodies, the greatest harvest. Go ahead. He's going to keep looking for the body. The tusk boar killed a total of 4 people. He found only 3 bodies and there should be 1 more. The last one should be Lu Yunchang. Qin Feng has some impression of Lu Yunchang. That is a level 2 strong. It seems that the awakening is also a level D talent. He got a little excited again at the thought of D-level talent. Grade D talent is still relatively rare. Throughout the rookie village, only 17 people have awakened the D-level talent. Among them, Wang Chong is dead, and this time Lu Yunchang is also dead. There are only 15 people left who are awakening to level D talent. As long as he can find Lu Yunchang's body, he can get Lu Yunchang's D-level talent. At that time, he will have 2 D-level talents alone. This one. Chapter 14 Surprise Change. For ferocious beasts. Global killing. Awaken the SSS talent at the start. Think, Qin Feng's heart is more looking forward to, but also more actively looking for it. A quarter of an hour later, he looked around, but did not find Lu Yunchang's body, nor did he see the tusked wild boar. Strange. How could Lu Yunchang's body not be found? The 4 of him were killed together. His body is supposed to be near 3 bodies. Why? There is. At this time, Qin Feng found a novice short knife in a messy grass. Next to the novice's knife, there are some footprints of the ferocious beast, as well as traces of body dragging. Looking along the tracks, he found that all the weeds along the way were overwhelmed and left a trail of blood. Obviously, this is the drag mark left by the tusk wild boar after dragging Lu Yunchang away. Strange. Why did the tusk wild boar drag away Lu Yunchang's body? Is it going to eat the body? At this thought, Qin Feng was in a hurry. He picked up the novice knife and hurriedly followed the trail. If the tusk boar eats up the body, he will lose the chance to get a D talent. In this way, Qin Feng followed the trail all the way, tracking away. A quarter of an hour later, he tracked it to the finish line. It is a slightly raised mound on the prairie. From a distance, there is nothing strange. When he approached, he found that there was a cave entrance hidden under the mound. The blood along the way disappeared right at the entrance of the cave. Apparently, the tusked wild boar dragged Lu Yunchang's body into the hole. It seems that this is the place. Qin Feng muttered in his heart. He went near the mouth of the cave and looked in. Only saw a dark hole. Into the eyes are dark, what cannot see clearly, do not know how deep. Just then, a breeze blew, and there was a faint smell of fishy smell and blood, as well as a dark, damp smell of mildew from the cave. For some reason, Qin Feng stood at the mouth of the cave and inexplicably felt the scalp numb. The cave gave him a sense of extreme danger. Then he felt that he was thinking too much. This cave is supposed to be the nest of tusked wild boar. That fanged wild boar is just a level 1 mutant beast. With his current strength, he can be easily killed. When he thought of this, he held his breath and prepared to go into the hole. Hiss! 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 Just then, there was a strange sound of breathing in the cave. Sand! 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 Then there was a ground tremor, as if something was rushing towards the mouth of the cave. Qin Feng was surprised and retreated quickly. Come on! A red light flashed and a huge monster rushed out of the cave. Qin Feng looked intently and saw that it was a 7-meter-long python. It looks like a highly poisonous 9-ring snake, but after a circle, the ring pattern of the body is not 9 but 10. Strange. Isn't this cave supposed to be the nest of tusked wild boars? How did it get out of a giant snake? The eye of true vision starts in an instant. Ferocious beast. Highly poisonous 10-ring snake. Mutation. Grade Level 1. Combat Strength Assessment. 5 stars. Characteristics. Brutal. Bloodthirsty. Highly toxic. Skill. Spray poison fog. Explosion rate. 1%. Status. Be confused and manipulated. Combat strength is enhanced in this state. Hey, it turned out to be a mutant monster. Shit. The combat strength is 5 stars. Qin Feng was both surprised and pleased. Chapter 14. Surprising change. For major ferocious beasts. Global killing. Awakening SSS level talent at the beginning. Mutated ferocious beasts can be encountered but not sought. For him, encountering a mutated ferocious beast meant that he would have a great gain. Especially the drop rate of mutant fierce beasts is 10 times that of ordinary fierce beasts. However, as both level 1 mutated beasts, the Silver Monument Grey Wolf's combat strength is only at the limit of 4 stars. Why is the combat strength of this highly toxic 10-ring snake 5 stars? This is a small level higher. What is even more surprising is that this giant snake also mastered the ability to spray poison. The silver-backed Grey Wolf has not mastered any skills. It can be seen that this giant snake is much stronger than the silver-backed Grey Wolf. Thinking of this, Qin Feng didn't dare to be careless. He drew out the Blood Wolf saber and confronted the giant snake. This is... At this moment, under the surveillance of the Eye of Truth, he discovered that the giant snake had an additional state attribute. Status. Bewitched and controlled. Combat power will be increased in this state. No wonder the strength of this giant snake can reach 5 stars. It was originally in a strange state, so who is controlling it? Qin Feng was surprised and surprised. He looked carefully at the venomous 10-ringed snake and saw that the snake's eyes were bloodshot and its expression was confused. It did not look very spiritual. Swoosh, swoosh, swoosh. But before he could think more, 3 more fierce beasts rushed out of the cave. They were a giant rabbit, a giant rat, and a huge wild boar, all with blood-red eyes and confused expressions. He quickly used his Eye of Truth to scan the 3 fierce beasts. The next second, his expression changed slightly. Holy shit! These 3 were all mutated fierce beasts. They were level 1 mutated saber-toothed rabbits, level 1 mutated black mice, and level 1 mutated tusked wild boar. They are all in a controlled state, and their combat strength is 5 stars. In an instant, the violent auras of the 4 mutated fierce beasts connected and surrounded him. Chapter 15 Bloody Battle of the 4 Beasts. Move up one more level. Global killing. Awaken the SSS talent at the start. Qin Fengdun felt nervous and clasped the handle of the knife with both hands. These 4 ferocious beasts all have 5-star combat power. He also has a 5-star assessment of his comprehensive strength. However, not long ago he got the talent for physical strengthening, and his comprehensive strength may have been raised to the 5-star limit. But even if he has the strength of the limit of 5 stars, he is not sure if he wants to pick 4. What's more, the serpent has mastered the skill of spraying poison. It's supposed to be the strongest of the 4. Strange. If you are not of our race, your heart will be different. These 4 mutant beasts are not the same kind. How can they be mixed together? That's right. They all have red eyes and are in a state of bewilderment and manipulation. Is it possible that, in this cave? A strange idea came out of Qin Feng's brain. At this time, the highly poisonous 10-ring snake first attacked. Hiss! I saw it suddenly open its mouth, spewing out a mist of poison all over the sky, instantly enveloping the whole audience. Qin Feng was surprised, held his breath and retreated quickly. But the scope of the poison fog was so wide that it enveloped him at once. Fortunately, he was prepared to hold his breath and did not inhale. But the next second, he was horrified to find that something was wrong. As soon as the red mist stuck to his skin, it made him feel burning pain, and his skin began to blacken and show symptoms of poisoning. To make matters worse, the poison fog instantly invaded his eyes and made a bared sound. Ah! Qin Feng immediately screamed with grief and could not help but cover his eyes. At that moment, he felt as if his eyes had been poured with sulfuric acid, burning to the bone and straight to the marrow of his brain. Come on! Come on! Come on! Just then, the saber-toothed rabbit, the mutant black rat and the tusked wild boar pounced on him at the same time. The sudden sound of breaking the air came in an instant. The joint efforts of the 3 mutant beasts are earth-shaking and terrifying. In the midst of the crisis, Qin Feng endured severe pain and looked up, but found in horror that he could no longer see with both eyes, and there was a blur in front of him. The poisonous fog was so severe that it seriously damaged his eyesight. Damn it! At this moment, he could no longer see the direction of the other party's attack. In the midst of the crisis, he didn't have time to think about it. He only relied on listening to the voice to identify the position, and the horizontal knife was in the first gear. When, a few soft sounds like the sound of gold and iron. In front of the knife, Qin Feng stopped the impact of the sword-toothed rabbit and the mutant black mouse. For sharp teeth collided with a long knife. The saber-toothed rabbit and the mutant black mouse were blown out. Qin Feng was also shaken back wildly. But before he could stabilize himself, another huge body rushed over and slammed into his chest like a tank. Bang! A dull sound. He was immediately knocked out. That was the fanged wild boar that was killed later. Bang! Qin Feng fell to the ground heavily, to spit out a mouthful of blood, as if by internal injuries, almost even visceral fragments to spit out, extremely miserable. In fact, if he hadn't just acquired the talent for physical strengthening, the impact would have crushed his sternum and killed him on the spot. Physical strengthening talent so that he has a very strong anti-hitting ability. But even so, under that collision he was hit hard. Before he could catch his breath, another gust of wind came, and the most venomous 10-ring snake came after him. It's extremely fast. Chapter 15 Bloody Battle of the 4 Beasts. Move up one more level. Global killing. Awaken the SSS talent at the start. Like an arrow from the string, it rushed to the body of Qin Feng who had just landed, and his blood mouth was wide open, and his sharp fangs went straight to Qin Feng. At that moment, the smell came to the nostrils. Qin Feng's fighting talent and terrifying perseverance also broke out at that moment. I saw him endure boundless pain, roll forward, unexpectedly take the initiative to roll to the highly poisonous 10-ring snake. Bang! The 10-ring snake jumped into the air, bit the turf and spattered the sand. Qin Feng also instantly rolled under the belly of the 10-ring snake and touched the cold snakeskin. Come on. Just then, he drew his knife and cut it with all his strength. A flash of blade. The knife is bright and cold. Click. A crisp sound. A huge snakehead was cut off by Qin Feng Qi and rolled down. Blood spurted out from the snake neck like a column of water. The fanged wild boar, the saber-toothed rabbit, and the mutant black mouse who were chasing after him were shocked to see this. Shit, this human is too strong. He unexpectedly killed the most powerful venomous 10-ring snake. Hoo-hoo, hoo-hoo. The fanged wild boar gasped a few times, turned around and ran away. Seeing this, the saber-toothed rabbit and the mutant black mouse also turned and ran away. The three ferocious beasts suddenly went back to the cave and disappeared. Qin Feng had a chance to catch his breath. His eyes were slightly feverish, and his eyesight was gradually recovering. It turns out that his constitution is 100% antitoxic. If they are replaced by other level 2 strong ones, they will be blind on the spot if they are eroded by poison fog for the first time, instead of being able to slowly restore eyesight like him. At the same time, the decapitated serpent twitched on the ground for a few times, then stopped moving and lit up white light. Buzz! The next second, it flew a dazzling white light and poured into Qin Feng's body. Kill level 1 highly poisonous 10-ring snake. Mutant. Successfully. Gain 110 energy points. Congratulations! Your grade has been promoted to level 3. Your strength index increases by 10 o'clock. Your agility index increases by 10 o'clock. Your body mass index increases by 10 o'clock. Your energy index increases by 10 o'clock. You get 5 points of freedom. Buzz! Qin Feng shines with dazzling white light all over his body. The next second, his skin discolored by poisoning, his visually impaired eyes, and his chest bruised by a wild boar with tusks were rapidly recovering at a speed visible to the naked eye under the erosion of that energy. A moment later, the white light disappeared. His eyesight completely recovered. His skin became smooth again, healthy and shiny, and the internal injury to his chest was completely healed, no longer faint pain. What's more, he became stronger as a whole, and even his height increased by 1 centimeter. It's been upgraded. He's upgraded again. It turns out that upgrading can not only strengthen the physical body, but also eliminate some negative states. Qin Feng was ecstatic. This time he upgraded too soon. Now he is back in his heyday. Wrong. He is now upgraded, stronger than before. This is awesome. Success in killing the highly poisonous 10-ring snake. Black iron treasure chest burst out. Shit. It explodes. 1% explosion rate. I can't believe it exploded again. Surprised by Qin Feng, he hurriedly turned his head and saw the white light of the dead snake, and a black iron treasure chest appeared out of thin air. He was overjoyed and hurriedly picked up the treasure chest. P.S. Is anyone watching? New books ask for data. Ask for all kinds of flowers, evaluation, monthly ticket, and reward. The data is not down. Uneasy ah. Chapter 16 Great Discovery. Another cave. Global killing. Awaken the SSS talent at the start. Qin Feng opened the treasure chest directly. Buzz! There was a white light. The treasure chest disappeared, and he had a black ring in his hand, delicate and simple. Treasure chest opened successfully. Get first order items low-level storage ring. Low-level storage ring. There are 10 cubic meters of dimensional space that can be used to store items. Great. I can't believe you issued a storage ring. That's exactly what you need. In other words, although this low-level storage ring is a first-class item, its value in use is comparable to that of second-class equipment. Qin Feng was greatly satisfied. He happily wears a storage ring, and as soon as his mind moves, he can feel the storage space in the ring. Then he took down the package on his back. There are 4 exquisite steel knives and 4 novice knives in the package. Immediately, he stuffed all 8 knives into the storage ring. Those knives are resources, and when Tiandao opens the trading system, he will be able to exchange goods with others. Then again, he has been carrying so many knives which has affected his fighting performance. Now with the storage ring, all problems can be easily solved. After doing this, he began to extract the giant snake again. Endless extraction success. Get 3 energy attributes. Yes. He got another 3 attributes. The attribute points provided by mutant beasts are higher than those of ordinary beasts. Then again, he has been promoted to level 3, and his strength should be improved a lot. Thinking of this, he hurriedly called up his own property panel. Name, Qin Feng. Level 3, 30/600. Prestige 1. Strength, 40. Power Craze. Level D. Agile, 46. Speed Enhancement. Level E. Physique, 48. Physical Strengthening. E Grade, 100% Antivirus. Energy, 57. Visual Hypertrophy. Grade E. Olfactory Enhancement. Grade F. Natural Talent. Endless Extraction. SSS level. Skill, the Eye of True Vision. Combat Strength Assessment, 4 stars. Free Attribute, 10. Not bad. Good. The Combat Strength Assessment has reached 4 stars. Qin Feng was overjoyed. His Combat Strength Assessment is 4 stars. Then his Comprehensive Strength should be able to reach 6 stars. In addition, he has the 10 o'clock free attribute, but he is in no hurry to add it. By the way, I have upgraded, so the ranking should also be promoted, right? Thinking of this, Qin Feng entered the list channel. Number 911 Novice Village Ranking. First place, Lu Xian, Level 3. Second place, Longshan, Level 3. Third place, Wu Yong, Level 3. Fourth place, Qin Feng, Grade 3. Fifth place, Gu Ming, Level 2. Number 6, Yuan, Level 2. Seventh place, Lei Chu, Level 2. Sure enough, he rose to the 4th place. However, Longshan and Wu Yong also rose to Level 3, side by side in front of themselves. In addition, there are already more than 20 people who have been promoted to Level 2. It seems that everyone has been working hard to upgrade in the past hour. In fact, in this hour, Qin Feng spent most of his time on the road. Immediately, he withdrew from the Tiandoguang screen and looked at the dead snake at his feet. At this moment, as soon as his heart struck, he cut open the snake's head and carefully removed the venomous gland from it. Then he inserted the venomous gland with the tip of the knife and stained some of the poison. The tip of the knife, which was originally cold with silver light, stood. Chapter 16 Great Discovery. Another cave, _global killing. Awaken the SSS talent at the start. That is, it becomes blue and gives off a breathtaking poison light. Then he wrapped the remaining venom glands carefully with the rags that had been used as a package, and then stuffed them into the storage ring and kept them for reserve. After doing this, Qin Feng took a deep breath and walked to the cave with a war knife. There are still 3 mutant beasts waiting for him to kill. In his opinion, as long as he kills those 3 ferocious beasts, he should be able to surpass Longshan and Wu Yong, and even chase Lu Xian. A moment later, Qin Feng came to the mouth of the cave. Looking at the dark cave, his face was dignified. He is not worried about the 3 mutant beasts working together. With his current strength, it is not difficult to kill the 3 beasts. He was worried that there might be something terrible hidden behind these 3 ferocious beasts. Anyway, he's gonna go in and see what's going on. Thinking of this, he took a deep breath, clenched the handle of the knife and walked carefully into the cave. As soon as I stepped into the cave, the smell of damp mildew and choking blood came head-on. Qin Feng held his breath and walked forward carefully. The cave is dark. However, he has a talent for visual transcendence and night vision. Soon, he got used to the darkness and was able to see things within 20 meters of his body. The cave is deep and extends all the way underground. The more you go in, the darker it gets, and the colder the air. After walking about 500 meters, he finally came to the end of the cave. But he did not see any ferocious beasts, only saw a round light curtain at the bottom of the cave. How tall a man was, emitting a dim light. At first glance, the light curtain was like a light door. Hey, this is? Qin Feng was a little surprised. He hurried over, held out a hand and carefully touched the light door. The next second, his hand easily penetrated the light door without any harm. At this time, he had the courage to go through the light door. As soon as he passed through the light door, his intuition lit up and found that he had entered a small valley surrounded by cliffs. Into the eye is a variety of strange flowers and plants, filled with the air, refreshing grass fragrance. Qin Feng's heart moved, and the eyes of true vision scanned away. Elderberry, first-order spirit grass, heart-nourishing grass, first-order spirit grass, channel grass, first-order spirit grass, shouwu, first-order spirit grass, clairvoyance, first-order spirit grass. Shit, they are all first-order spiritual herbs. There are probably more than 40 plants. Haha, now I'm rich. Qin Feng was overjoyed. Reminder: you have stepped into a different space. The list channel will not be available. Personal information channel and chat channel can still be used normally. The sudden reminder made Qin Feng slightly stupefied. Just then, his eyes reached the bottom of the valley, and his face changed slightly. At the bottom of the valley, 3 mutated ferocious beasts, saber-toothed rabbits, mutant black rats and tusked wild boars, suddenly crouched there, staring at him coldly. Beside the 3 ferocious beasts lay the bodies of 2 human beings. One has black hair and yellow skin, which is vaguely Lu Yunchang's body. He has some impression of Lu Yunchang. After all, he is one of the strong people who are awakening to D-level talent, so he naturally recognizes it. The other body is blonde hair, white skin, tall, wearing a suit and tie, not a dragon at a glance. Chapter 16. A huge discovery. A unique heaven. Global killing. Awakening SSS-level talent at the beginning. But white. Qin Feng was a little stunned. Novice village number 911 is all from dragon people, and there is not a single Caucasian person. Why did this white man's body appear here? With a thought, he scanned it with his eye of truth. Race: human, dead. Origin: from number 496 Novice Village. Level 2. Talent: colon? It turned out that this white man came from another novice village. Qin Feng understood. It seems that this space can be connected to many novice villages. After all, Tiandao launched this killing game, sent 10 billion Blue Star people, and established tens of millions of novice villages. It's not surprising to be able to connect to other novice villages. Anyway, having another body is definitely a good thing. He can extract one more talent. The white man's body showed talent, but he couldn't detect what talent it was. However, to be able to reach level 2 in such a short period of time, his talent is definitely not bad. Thinking about this, he was a little happy. At this moment, the 3 ferocious beasts in front of them stirred and automatically moved to the sides, revealing what was behind them. As soon as Qin Feng saw that thing clearly, he was immediately stunned. It was a dried corpse sitting cross-legged, with its head lowered, with dry yellow hair, and wearing strange clothes. What is shocking is that there is a transparent hole the size of a bowl in its chest, which allows people to see the internal organs that have long been dried. Obviously, this mummy had been stabbed through his chest and died, and he was dead no more. Qin Feng could even smell the stench of corpses from it. But he didn't dare to take it lightly, because 3 mutated fierce beasts were blocking the corpse, as if protecting it. Chapter 17: Hard Fighting. Kill the corpse. _global killing. Awaken the SSS talent at the start. Qin Feng's heart was moved, and his true eyes swept to the mummified body. Race: human, dead. Origin: from the Middle Thousand World. Grade: level 4. Combat strength assessment: 6 stars. Characteristics: hiding evil energy, waiting for the rebirth of blood. Skills: talent: reminder, extremely evil. Shit, this corpse has 6-star combat power. To make matters worse, it has awakened its talents and mastered its skills. Then his comprehensive strength can definitely reach 7 stars, or even stronger. Besides, the mummified body has 3 mutant beasts to help. And Qin Feng's comprehensive strength assessment, that is, 6 stars only. By comparison, the situation is extremely disadvantageous to him. By the way, The message unexpectedly indicates that it is extremely evil. Is this corpse? Without waiting for Qin Feng to think about it, the mummified body slowly raised its head. Qin Feng was frightened and could not help but take a step back. The long yellow hair of the corpse slid to both sides, revealing strange eyes, emitting a faint green light and breathtaking. It stared directly at Qin Feng, very disdainful, with a look of disdain in the depths of his eyes. He, a human from the small world and only level 3. Even if its body is dead and cannot move, it can easily crush the human beings of this small world. Speaking of which, it is simply a gift from heaven that this human being has intruded into its territory. It needs human blood, especially the blood of living people. However, it cannot move, can only control a few mutant beasts, drag in some human corpses. But those ferocious beasts are so stupid that every time they are dragged in by dead people. This time, a living man broke in by himself. That's great. Jia. The corpse laughed strangely at the thought of the warm human blood. Qin Feng only felt numb in his scalp. Just then, the dry corpse's eyes suddenly shone. Buzz! A terrible mental wave emanates from its eyes. Qin Feng Dun felt that the eyes of the corpse were constantly enlarged, like a bottomless abyss, involving his consciousness. He felt the sky spinning round and round. The next second, he was horrified to find that he could not control his body. Come on. Just then, the tusked wild boar, the mutant black mouse and the saber-toothed rabbit pounced on him at the same time. Qin Feng was appalled. At this moment, he could not move and could only be attacked by 3 mutant beasts, and the situation was very critical. Jia. The laughter of the corpse echoed in the valley. In the blink of an eye, the speed mutant black mouse jumped in front of Qin Feng and bit him in the chest. Ho ho! Qin Feng let out a roar in his heart. Cut! A crisp sound in the depths of the soul. He suddenly freed himself from the mental control of the corpse, and his eyes were clear. At the same time, as soon as he made a mistake, he dangerously avoided the bite of the mutant black mouse and lifted a long knife in his hand. Hoo-hoo! A soft sound. The sharp tip of the knife made a blood cut in the body of the mutant black mouse. Why? The mummified body was greatly surprised. This human from the small world unexpectedly broke free from his mental control. How is that possible? For the average level 3 human in the small world, the energy index is only about 30 points, and it is impossible to break free from his spirit. Chapter 17 Hard Fighting. Kill the corpse. _global killing. Awaken the SSS talent at the start. It's the manipulation. Come on. At this time, the saber-toothed rabbit and the tusked wild boar were also killed, and the 2 animals collided ferociously. Qin Feng will resist. But at this time, the pupil of the corpse shrank and launched a stronger mental attack, the Thorn of Thought. Phew! That invisible thought force thorn instantly pierced Qin Feng's brain. Qin Feng Tun felt a tingling in his brain, so he lost consciousness and was no longer able to cope with the attack of the 2 beasts. Bang! 2 heavy noises. The tusked wild boar and the saber-toothed rabbit crashed into Qin Fengshan and flew it out. Bang! Qin Feng fell to the ground heavily and instantly woke up and felt a pain in his chest. But the next second he turned over and got up, not seriously injured. Why? The mummified body was surprised again. It did not expect that Qin Feng's anti-hitting ability is also so strong. For level 3 human beings in the small world, the body mass index is generally about 30 points. In theory, under the collision of 2 mutant beasts, they are bound to be seriously injured. Hiss! The human beings of this small world are too strong. After the mummified body was shocked, his eyes lit up and he was very excited. It's going to take away this human body. Just when the corpse was out of his mind, Qin Feng got up again and quickly opened the personal properties panel. After such a round of fighting, he has figured it out. The other party is good at mental attacks. Then you should improve your energy attribute and enhance your ability to resist mental attacks. Attribute plus a bit to finish. Your energy index increases by 10 o'clock. Qin Feng finished adding points in just a few seconds. He suddenly felt a cool energy welling up in his body and rushed to his head. In an instant, his mind was clear and his mental strength soared. It gave him a lot of strength. Jia, Jia. At this time, the corpse grinned again. Come on, come on, come on. 3 ferocious beasts were ordered to rush forward again. Qin Feng hurriedly raised his knife to fight. Just then, the dry corpse's eyes glowed green. Phew! The thorn of thought started again, invisible and colorless, suddenly pierced into the brow of Qin Feng. Qin Feng Tun felt a tingling in his brain and felt dizzy. But in less than half a second, his eyes were clear and consciousness was instantly restored. No way! Exclaimed in the heart of the corpse. In front of this small world of human beings, it seems that the mental strength has become stronger. Its mental attack can only make the other party dizzy for half a second. Just at this time, 3 ferocious beasts have rushed to Qin Feng. Come on, come on, come on. Qin Feng has a twinkling figure and a long knife. Phew, phew, phew. However, at this time, the dry corpse continuously launched a mental attack, interrupting Qin Feng's attack continuously. Hoo-hoo, hoo-hoo. Qin Feng only left 2 shallow bloodstains in the sword-toothed rabbit and the mutated black mouse body. Had it not been for the interference of the mummies, he could have directly killed the 2 animals. Unfortunately, every critical moment of his attack, he was interrupted by a mummy. In the end, he was hit by a wild boar with fangs. Damn it! Qin Feng got up angrily and rushed directly to the corpse. Only by killing this monster can he successfully kill 3 mutant beasts. Mummies are scared. This human has a great talent for fighting, and even if it interferes with it, it also shows a strong fighting ability. In the blink of an eye, Qin Feng rushed to